Hey, this is Byron for BJJ by the Month, where every month we pick a new topic in Jiu-Jitsu, a new position, a new submission, whatever. We work on that together for a month. We're just coming off the heels of takedowns, which got a lot of feedback from that, and it was needed. You guys agree that this is the area that we lack. And so, yeah, happy to have that one wrapped up. Hopefully you've improved your takedowns. Hopefully you've improved your takedown defense a little bit as well. Here we are in March. Back takes, staying on the back, and submitting from the back. Three things, really. So we want to get to the back, we want to stay on the back, and then get a submission. The whole concept of having a back control submission-oriented game is really nice and I think simple to understand. The back position is the most dominant position in Jiu-Jitsu. It's the easiest position to get a submission from. If you think about your Jiu-Jitsu, it's typically slightly easier to advance your position to the next level than to submit from that position where it's a little bit more closely contested. So just simple thinking, in a given roll, do you get more sweeps or more submissions? Typically from your guard, you get a little bit more sweeps than submissions probably. And just kind of look at that. Any position, let's look at it, advancing it to the better position and then attack from there. So the ultimate position is back control. So just keep advancing your position to get to the back. Whether you find a good way to get to the back from guard, or you hit the pass guard to get the side control, take it back from there, take the back from mount. Maybe you take the back from standing with some of the stuff we learned last month. Whatever it is, get to the back. You got to really focus on control once you're back there. The main thing is if you don't lose the back, you will eventually submit somebody. It's that bad of a position. So if you could maintain back for a reasonable amount of time, minutes sometimes, you should be able to submit people. So maintaining the back is actually more important than finishing from the back in an overall concept. So get to the back, keep the back. I'm not going to go big into details here about it, but a seatbelt style grip, where one is over, one is under, and then oftentimes when you're on the back, you're kind of on the side, on the ground, opposed to like laying flat on the back. You kind of turn to the side, and you have a bottom leg then. So your bottom leg, that hook, is far more important than your top hook. Just keep that in mind. That's a simple technique. I'm going to put a whole bunch of technique videos to go with this, and people will be explaining stuff far better than I'm going to do. But your bottom hook is a big deal. Maintain that one. Make sure it's strong. Your top hook, you could sometimes use it for other things. Now, you might say, this is a great idea, is work on the back. But I never get to the back. I'm not good at that part. So I'm going to spend all month just working on a couple of arm drags or a couple of back takes and have very actual time on the back. So here's a training tip for you. Find a training partner who you would like to work on the back stuff with, and simply ask him or her, hey, I'm working on back control and escapes, which we will be doing this month too. I mean, it's all together, learning the whole thing. So ask your training partner, hey, go ahead and start on my back, and I want to see if I want to work my way out of this, and you go ahead and work your way to submit it. When you get submitted or when you escape, stop, and you can do it again, or you can say what they like to try. That'll give you that ask, that outlet to get on the back and work some of the attacks and maintenance that you hope to do. Simple thing. It's just sometimes it's harder to earn the back, and you still want to work on having a good back control. So you finally get it, you don't lose it right away. You want to get that to be a solid thing. So just ask people, hey, it's just easier to them to start on your back first, so it didn't sound like you're trying to take advantage of the situation. That's pretty simple, and that should get you a couple of times every time you get on the mat. You maybe start that way, or do a few rounds of that and then get back to regular rolling. Whatever, guys. Work on the back. It's something that's going to be with you your entire grappling career. Is back control, back escapes, submissions from the back. They're all like so fundamental and so important to your game. Anyway, hope this is going good for you. If you still want to work on your takedowns like we did last month, still do that. There's no reason these can't be done together. Maybe work on a good arm drag. That way you could get on the back, and then boom, this will go to work too. But anyway, comment and send us any questions you have. We'd love to answer those as well. Let's do this. Back control, super important.